Welcome back for match number 2. Today is Sunday, the 26th of September. My name is Glory to God. We just watched Spain beat the Netherlands 2-0. Very close game, a lot of fun combat. It was a great game to watch and cast. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully, this next match is going to be as interesting as the first one, and in many ways, it is. We're going to see some great players today. It's a great roster. So let's look at the roster real quick, which is going to be really cool to see if it is actually. We have Eternal Soldier, who everybody knows from YouTube. Go check him out on YouTube. Support him. Drop him a subscribe. He's working hard to get more subscribers. Come on, guys. It's free to press that button. He's a great player, so check him out. And then we have Jane for Great Britain. For Croatia, we have Private from IDK, obviously winner of Season 4, AL Season 4. And then we have Heroine, which is a female hero. It is not the drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? So, welcome everybody, like I said, to match number 2 of today. Great Britain versus Croatia. So, a little interesting thing. This is the last week of the group stage. Depending on the result of today and all the previous weeks, teams are going to make it or not to the playoffs next week, which is going to be a single elimination bracket. Today, very specifically, Spain is in a little bit of a pickle. So let's bring up the team points. Let's take a look at group number 3. So we have Great Britain obviously leading with 6 points, Croatia with 4, Spain with 1 point. So if Spain won their match, so they're up to 4 points right now. If Croatia loses today, they still have 4 points, which means that Croatia and Spain are tied with 4 points. Now, only the first 2 teams of each group move on to the playoffs. Who is going to move on? So it all depends on their performance today. So for Spain to move on to the playoffs, Croatia has to lose. So in case Croatia loses today, who's going to win? Well, it all comes down to initially the results between Croatia and Spain. So they played last week, and the problem is they tied. It is the only tie of the tournament so far that I was talking about last match, which is Spain won 1 map, and then Croatia won 1 map last week, and then they tied on the 3rd map, which means they tied in total. They tied in general, which means both teams got 1 point. Now, since they tied each other, we cannot use those results to determine who breaks the tie in the 2nd and 3rd spot. So what do we do next? Well, next step is going to be most points. So ultimately, since both teams tied, both Croatia and Spain are tied in points, they tied each other in their own match, it all comes down to their overall performance. So the total rounds won of all 3 weeks of the group stage is going to determine who wins the 2nd seed. So a lot rests on Croatia right now. They have to win in order to deny Spain the playoffs next week. So if they lose, if Great Britain wins, once again, they're already leading 6 points. They won both their matches. If they win this 3rd round, it is over for Spain. Sorry, it is. No, it's not. Then Spain has a chance. There we go. I've just been talking about this for 5 minutes. So Croatia has to win. If Croatia wins from Great Britain, beats Great Britain's winning streak, then it's over for Spain. If they lose, it is all going to come down to their overall results, and we'll see how it turns out for Spain. Will they make the playoffs or not? It's going to be a lot of fun. We're still waiting for all the players to get in. We're just missing one player. They're starting off on Breakout, which is the Crossfire map. I'll quickly join that, so I'll fly around quick so you can see. For all those tuning in who have no idea what this is 7 Max's remake of Crossfire, but instead of having 2 floors, it is now 1 floor. You did add a couple things. There are no more bridges. There's now bulletproof glass. It is a lot of fun to play on, and I think it's a great map. It has some balance issues, but I won't go into those right now. Earlier today, we saw the Netherlands barely lose here against Team Spain. It was a really cool match. They tried their best. They recovered very well, winning round after round after round, but ultimately got denied the win. So make sure you watch the VOD, the replay that is on Twitch. It will all be posted on Discord and everywhere else on the America's Army League website. So before we start, make sure you follow the channel. If you're not a follower or subscriber, thank you, by the way. Make sure you hit that follow button. It helps us a ton. It will help us get more sponsors in, which means we can have some prize money for the teams and everything else. So get your friends to follow. Get those numbers up so we can get some prizes out to these teams and get more competitions going. Support us. Support the competitive community. Hit that follow button. Do it right now. Thank you so much in advance. So again, my name is Glory to God. We'll be playing here pretty soon. Just waiting for that last player, like I said. I see a lot of weird names, so I don't think the actual rosters are what's going to be played that we looked at before. I don't see Private in there. Oh, Private is actually in there. I don't see Eternal Soldier. In any case, it's going to be a great match. We're going to be starting out on Breakout, then we'll go on to LondonStreet. LondonStreet is Croatia's pick, which is the remake of Spring Street.
Hello.
Yes, you guys picked the side, I guess, because we picked this map.
Yeah.
Think we're ready. So. Eternal Soldier has his name backwards. So I have difficulty reading names backwards, apparently. Hello, everybody. So
Hello.
Great Britain starts on Assault, which is the harder side, obviously. It is always easier to defend. No matter what you tell me, defense is easy. Not easy. Easier than it is for the Assault side. So North is very, very good for the Assault side.
Names don't matter, right? That's what Rumba told me at least.
1 nade per team.
No, names. Like my name.
As long as this is not profane, you're good to go.
Alright.
It's the same Steam ID, so I don't think it should be a problem.
It's a 1 nade only.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 nade per team. Everything else is the same.
Okay.
So
actually, I don't think you can have 4 flashes if you don't have a nade. So it's 1 nade, and the other one can have 2 flashes, 2 smokes.
Right.
So before we start, who's your favorite team? Is it going to be Great Britain? Is it going to be Croatia? Put your points in the chat right now. In the Twitch chat, it's going to be a prediction. It's going to be up.
We might have a problem.
Show us who's going to win. Who do you think? Who are you rooting for? Who do you think is better? Let me know in the Twitch chat. I know who I'm rooting for. I'm biased. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just looking for a great match, and we're going to see a great match. There's some. Are
you sure that we both can't have a flash each, and it's just 1 nade between team?
You can't talk and think at the same time. I told you that before. I struggle with that a lot. So the moment somebody starts talking, like my brain goes haywire. In any case, put your points in the Twitch chat. Let me see who you think is going to win. Let's go into the game. We're still waiting for them to get ready. So again, slight changes on the map. Obviously, a humongous change. From 2 floors to 1 floor. No more bridges. There's actually bulletproof glass, as we can see. And then this... Oh, sorry. Yes, my bad. I see the overlays are still wrong. I apologize. It's been a weird day. We'll change.
Sorry,
that.
teammate was having issues.
Right.
So it's
there
only one
go.
we can have a nade, and the other one needs to have 2 flashes, 2 smokes. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, it's 1 nade between each team, and everything else is the same.
Yep.
So, as I was saying, bulletproof glass. We saw some players fighting here, where they're safe behind the glass and they'll start shooting each other. Obviously, it doesn't work. This first window, the middle window, sorry, is broken or breakable. Again, brain. It's one of those days. So, this is the first window here on the north. This is breakable. There's a couple windows you have to take care of that have glass. So this is now crossable, but it has a glass window in there that you have to shoot. The south window also has glass. This is an extremely dangerous window. We see a lot of players fight around this.
You guys ready?
Yep.
We're gonna
All right.
see a lot of fighting going on this game. You see this window all the way from the south to the north, wide open. It's a really interesting sideline to hold. If you're really good at aiming, if you're good at shooting, then that's your spot to hold. So, teams have started. Assault starts out with the north in the middle. Eternal holding that middle bridge, looking for Heroin. Spotted Heroin. Opening kill the match. Private breaking that middle window. Ooh, might get shot here by Jane. Did not though. Heroin looking for the flank. As the window open. Might be able to get the cross here. So this is in good control of defense. It's looking very good. Jane now rotates around. Information is out. They know where Jane is at. She's stuck here. Private now holding the flank. Heroin holding the other side.
Reloading.
Slight note, you can now jump through this window into the middle bridge, pretty much. That is new. So that opens up. Oh, great grenade there by Private. As the first round goes to the defense side. I'm sure the both teams, like I said, last match, still have to warm up. It is very difficult for teams nowadays to scrim. There's not a lot of competitive teams around anymore to help you scrim. So it's hard for players to warm up. Sure, you can warm up in pub, but it's very, very different. So Assault now looking for the south. They're looking for a pickoff. Maybe trying to find some information out here. Private looking for the cross on the north. He's ready for the shot. There's going to be a peek right here. Heroin now revealed their position. Private putting a little bit of pressure. Oh, the crossfire from the south. Grenade! Go! Good grenade taking down Eternal. And there's Jane. Follow with grenade in hand. No! Will not do any damage to Private. It was a little bit too short. Heroin now chasing is up. Ready to find. Smells blood. Stuck in assault spawn. Both Heroin and Private now flanking around. Heroin with the kill on Jane. Round number 2 will also go to the defense side, which is Croatia. Both players 2 kills. But again, it is not over yet. It is crossfire. It is still defense-sided. Well, it is Breakout. It is not crossfire. Let's not make a mistake. It is very different than crossfire. Yet although very, very similar. I personally prefer this over crossfire by far. But that's me, personal preference. Great job, Max. But there's a grenade. Should be killing Private right here. Oh, bounced off. Nearly killed himself. Jane on the west outside spotted. Private shooting the leg. Taking a lot of damage there. Private, oh, missed it, but Private taking down Eternal Sword. It's a now 2-on-1. Jane is very low health. Private got spotted. Wants that firefight. Looking for Jane. Almost getting that kill. Heroin now with the chase. Spots it. Oh, just before she can get away, Heroin takes her down. And another round for the Croatians. They're now leading 3-0. Both Croatian players 3 kills on the board. Little bit of misplay for sure. That grenade. He tried the fast grenade. Private actually, unless he got a headshot off, he would not have taken down Eternal. And he tried the fast nade and it bounced off a little. Oh, so unlucky. That sucks. Nearly killed himself, but he definitely would have killed Private if that had not hit the dorsal. Already inside, very aggressive. Both. Oh, headshot. Private taking down Eternal. Looking for that second kill. Jane got spotted. Another kill through the couch. 2 for Private. Round number 4 will go to the Croatians.
Yeah, we both did it at the same time. We couldn't hear each of us made. Not that it mattered.
Very aggressive play by the Croatians, and it's working out so far. Let's take a look at how the assault site responds. They're going south, and both defenders also looking for that south side. Heroin might be able to pick off somebody here. It is going to be Eternal. That is bulletproof glass.
I'm out reloading.
Almost out of bullets. Wide open. And again, a back grenade by Eternal. What is going on with Eternal today? Heroin is ready. Eternal falling back. No, he's not. He's ready for this fight. And a headshot. Free fire. Great kill. back again. 2-on-1. Particularly Jane, extremely low health. And the aggressiveness of the defenders not working out. Private also falls to Eternal. 2 kills for him. Now
I don't know, man. Every time I'm throwing a nade, it's glitching or something.
So I'd like to see the defenders slow down just a little bit. You'll get your chance to attack. Maybe not just yet. I mean, if it keeps working out, sure, keep doing what's working, right? But if they lose another round, I don't think they should. And we can see them slow down already. Okay, coming out. Eternal is waiting. Jane fighting with Private. Private is actually in a bad spot. Has no cover here. Wide open to Eternal. No, there's a window there. Breakable glass. Nope. Oh, barely missed the headshot. Eternal taking down Heroine. 5 bullets left. Are we going to see some crossfire? He has no bullets. And Eternal, another headshot. Round number 6 will go to Great Britain. 6 rounds played. Private still leading with 5. Eternal now close behind with 4. As he picked up 4 kills in the last 2 rounds. So he's definitely warming up. This is a very tough spot to hold as a defender, the West. There's no cover, and there's a lot of pressure that the defense can put. Obviously, you have this wall as cover, and as a defender, there's no cover whatsoever. So I really dislike this spot for the defenders. The way that so far over the last couple weeks, the defenders have been playing. Heroine opening up, taking down Eternal, which is very good for the Croatians. 2-on-1, and Jane gets spotted. Window gets the headshot on Heroine, and 1-on-1, but Private finishing her off. 2-5, 7 rounds played. Private now in the lead with 6. Eternal and Heroine with 4. But yeah, it is a very tough spot to hold the way that most defenders have been holding it. I think the best thing to do is to hold this corner right here. Obviously, you can still get spotted, but it is the best way. That's the only cover you got, pretty much. Because if you stand here, you can still run away. But one grenade or flashbang, you're pretty much doomed. The edges on the wall will keep you from walking in blind. Again, once this firefight, Heroine finding the headshot on Eternal. Jane with the cross from the center window. And Private taking down his teammate with the dead grenade. Oh my goodness, Jane should get the kill. Developers, if you're watching, please give us this function. If you shoot somebody that holds a grenade, and the grenade then kills your teammate, that opponent who got the initial kill should get credit for both kills. That is my opinion. In my book, it counts. I'm just going to add 1 to Jane's score right here. 4 for Jane. Both players on the south moving towards that southern container. South wide open. No defender that's gone here just yet. We saw the net. Oh, Eternal again with the bad grenades. But this time, 3rd time's the charm. 3rd bad grenade. Blows himself up. Something's wrong. He should stay away from that grenade. 1 grenade per side, by the way. I see 2 on the assault side.
Nice to know now.
Wait, what happened?
1 grenade per side, please. She's been shooting the breakable glass a lot. It's thrown so far, that was the last couple weeks, it's thrown a lot of players off. It's been actually very funny to watch. Jane again stuck in the corner. Heroine pushing, gets the first kill. 1-on-1. How do we see Private respond? He's pretty far up, which means Jane has a good shot of winning this round. Gets spotted. Not ready. Still lost a firefight though. Very aggressive Croatians once again, but this time it worked out. 9 rounds played, 6 for the Croatians in the lead. Private in the lead with 7. After that, we have Jane and Heroine with 5, because Jane obviously had the extra kill. I'm just going to add +1.
I can't nade properly. I don't know what's going on this one.
Assault side, you have 2 grenades. Please, one of you switch to smokes. Looking for the cross. Private is standing on top of the box. Looking through this little crack. Jane a little bit lost here. Not sure where to go. Eternal opening up, taking down Heroine, and double kill for Eternal! And another 2 for him. He's down the board with 6. 1 behind Private. 10 rounds played, 1 round left for these defenders. Let's see how they do on Assault. I mean, they like to attack, they like to be very aggressive, which means they should do great on Assault. But they're kind of giving away rounds on defense, which is where you want to win your rounds. You want to farm as many rounds on defense as you can to then have the best shot at winning the map on Assault. She figured out it's not a shootable window.
Toss and frag!
Eternal has, for once, not blown himself up or done any damage to a teammate. Might see an aggressive peek. Private's arm gets spotted. Still wants it. Firefight loses it. Heroine double kill for Eternal. Well done. Sides will now switch. Looking very good for the British. 5 on Assault. Very good performance. Eternal has taken over from Private. He now has 8 kills. Both Jane and Heroine with 5. Let's see how they attack. We got 1 player in the north, 1 going towards the south. So they are splitting up. Shooting in between the crack. Eternal now has the information he needs. There comes the grenade. Private now forced out.
Grenade, move!
Saved behind the box. Well done. It was actually very close if it bounced a little bit further. Good headshot by Heroine as he moves towards the middle bridge. Jane out in the open. Private should be able to win this firefight. She fell back. Heroine ready, though. Ready for the peek. There's the head. Oh, missed the cross. Particularly Jane fighting with Private as he's chasing around. They have the objective is now wide open. Jane stuck in spawn. Private with the pistol from behind gets the kill. No, he doesn't. Jane, no, Private in the leg. Does finish her off. With the 1% health. Well, 2%, whatever. Super close. He's now once again tied with Eternal. First round on Assault looking good for the Assault side. Still in the lead, 7-5. Can they keep it up, though? Can they keep up the Assault wins? It is crucial for the Croatians to take down Great Britain's Eternal Soldier. Private taking down Jane, leaving Eternal by himself. And I was going to say he's gotten a lot of double kills so far this match. Most rounds that they won, he won by killing both players. So let's see if he can do once again. Can he clutch as he takes down Heroine here? No, it's a little bit too far. He's behind him. Spots Heroine, gets the first kill. Does he get the second kill? He's looking for him on the north. He's already inside. Information is now out. He knows he's in the objective room. Throwing that smoke through the crack. They're jumping now. Private doing a little bit of damage. Private, oh! Repeaks once again. Very confident. Eternal is in a good spot. Private still has 2 flashbangs left. Very low health, though. If he peeks this wrong, yes, he will die. And Eternal did get the double kill. 7-6. Leads the board with 10. Let's see how the defenders move. Eternal again, once again going towards the north. Heroine taking that middle side, or is it Private? No, it is Heroine. Eternal confident he can win the firefight here. Might have heard a grenade pin there. Not entirely sure. I must have heard a grenade pin.
Frag out!
Grenade coming out. I would like to not see the grenade from... Oh, Jane falling. Heroine is in. Again, Marifel, sorry. Eternal, alone. Marifel, Eternal Soldier. Gets the cross, spotted. Information is out. There's a flag coming out. Oh, a lot of footsteps here. And the window's not shut out, so he's actually in a bad spot. He does get the first kill, doesn't get the double! No, he doesn't. Private takes him down, and the round will go to the Croatians. Let me quickly... Guys, can we get one grenade on the Great British side, please?
Yeah, but if like one forgets, we'll just hide out of the way. Don't worry, it's not towards you.
I'm not
There we
using it.
Yeah, Eternal, you don't use them. You keep blowing yourself up, so that's good. I'm just giving him a hard time now. I'll level fun and games here. Obviously, he's really good with grenades. He's just been not sure what happened here in this game. Spots Private. Oh, gets him through the box. Good kill. Spots Heroin and another headshot. What a double kill. Hope we don't see those on stream. We're gonna start saving these replays for entertainment value. Hopefully, it's not a thing that's actually visible.
Grab the objective and get it to extract. Over.
So both defenders now on the south, both attackers on the north. He has a good cross. Again, south window. Very dangerous spots. Heroin should be picking him off here. Did not, though. Did not finish him off completely. Did a lot of damage, though. But he still has a shot to take down an enemy.
Frag out!
Grenade coming out. Nobody behind the barricade. The grenade was meant for that. Eternal now with the flag, maybe. Private in. No, slids in. Slid of death. And Eternal again with the double kill. Taking down Heroin. Finishing him off ultimately in another round for the Great British. He's now far in the lead with 15 kills. Private with 10.
Assault team, grab the objective and get it to extract. Over.
Assault's grenade has now been used. They seem to like to use it as spam, not actual information that's been, revealed. Oh, a headshot! Beautiful shot there by Eternal. Taking down Private. A Heroin alone. Got spotted. Jane firefights. Wins the firefight. Jane taking down Heroin, and the British have taken the lead. It is now 8-9, and obviously they have the advantage on defense. It's looking very good for them. Like I said before, even before the side switch, they were in a good spot, having the 5 rounds on assault.
Assault team, grab the objective and get it to extract. Over.
Private in the middle. They're able to break the glass, which means the Eternal can actually shoot him from the side. Spots Heroin. Does. Oh, what a headshot. Beautiful. Private now really close to Jane. Is Jane ready for it, though? She actually falls back just in time for Private to not spot. Actually, would have had the kill, obviously. There comes the grenade. There's a flashbang. Good flashbang. Do we see a peek here from Private? Does get the kill. The crossfire from both the north and the south. Jane is down. And it is once again tied 9-9. This game can go any direction now, as the Croatians are very aggressive. They like to attack. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Assault team, grab the
I still think, personally, I think Great Britain has the advantage by far. They never really have to go anywhere. They just sit still. Wait for them to move into their aim and get the kill. Eternal hold in the south. Jane is in the objective room. So they have switched positions. A bit of information coming out there. Private shooting down that middle window, losing a lot of bullets. Jane, it went to chase. Oh, the reload just in time. Do we see a crossfire? No. Jane Fortunate does get the flank out. Good kill by Jane, and Eternal taking on Private. And what a headshot. Heroin taking on Jane all the way from north. Moved out west. Eternal with the headshot. No! Flank rotates around. He's relatively low health. Still looking for heroin. Flashbang going out. Objective has been picked up. Both players relatively low. 30 seconds left on the clock. Heroin has to move. Oh, that's a terrible flash. And Eternal might be picking him off here. Do we see a round go to the British? Or do we see a win for the Croatians? The firefight coming out. No, it is Eternal winning it for Great Britain. It is 9-10. Only one round left for the British to force a tie. To make the Croatians fight for a tie. Let me rephrase. It is 12 to win, but there's only 22 rounds. So if a team reaches 11, then the other team, all they can do is reach 11 or lose. So if they do tie, then we'll definitely see a map number 3. And if they win, we might only see another map coming out after this. Jane taking out Private, leaving Heroin by himself. So it's all up to Heroin on their shoulders. He's giving out a lot of information here by putting that pressure on the box. Spotted Jane's foot. It's time to reload. 23 rounds left in the mag, but since nobody's really fighting, he could reload since he is against 2 players. He's wide out in the open. Grenade coming out. Should not do any damage. Jane walking back into it. Actually, the wall still protecting Jane. Jane gets spotted and takes down Heroin. It is now 9-11, which means that the Croatians have to win 2 rounds, the last 2 rounds, to make a tie on this map. And if not, we'll go to Great Britain. But it's not over yet. We're going to have a map 2 regardless. So it's not over for the Croatians, even if they win, even if they lose this. It is, like I said before, we started, in the best interest of Team Spain for the Croatians to lose. If the Croatians lose, Spain has a chance to make the playoffs. Trouble right next to 2 enemies. Private coming out. Flashbang complete. Private taking down Eternal. Missing a lot of shots, but does finish him off in the end. It is now 2-on-1. Jane by herself, fighting with Private. Forced back towards spawn. Heroin in that objective room, looking for Jane, and he does win the round. It is now 10-11. 1 round left to be played. Are we going to see a tie on Breakout, or are the British going to win this map? What's going to happen? 7 kills for Eternal Soldier, 12 for Private, 10 for Heroin, and 9 for Jane. Again, I see the number 8. Don't give me hell in the chat. It is a 9 because she killed Private. He dropped the nade. It killed his teammate. It is a kill in my book. End of story. Spam grenade coming out. I really feel that Croatia has wasted all their nades.
Toss and frag.
Like, literally. That is not a head. A lot of players shoot this couch.
I'm out.
It is not a person standing up there. It is actually a couch. Eternal gets spotted. Jane gets spotted. Heroin just shooting across the head of Jane. Rotating around. Eternal is now holding spawn, waiting for somebody to push to the west. Heroin taking down Jane, forcing Eternal to take over the south side. Extraction is now covered. Objective not been picked up yet, though. 48 seconds left. Private looking for Eternal, who's now rotating around. Got spotted in between the boxes. Eternal looking. He's going to be fighting. Shooting Heroin from behind. Rotates around. Does not want that flag to cross. Here's the tie. It's all on Eternal Soldier. Is he going to get the first kill? Gets the first kill. It is 1-on-1. Smoke is deployed. That's a good smoke. Good flash. He's making it. He made it in time. Private wins this for his team. Croatia 11-11. We're going to see 3 maps today. First map 11-11. Well played by both teams. Eternal winning the map though. 18
this, right?
kills.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a game. 11-11. What a close match. Woo! What's going to happen? Who's going to win this? We need some more predictions here. Did your team win? Did you lose your points? Oh, did you lose your points? That's, part of gambling. Don't gamble if you're a kid. It's really bad. Don't gamble with that.
You guys get a choice.
Points are good. These are fake points.
I think this is the same rules. I think this is 1 map or 1 nade, right? And everything else same.
Who's going to win the second map? Is it going to be the British? Or is it going to be Croatia? Are we going to see a map number 3? Oh, we are. We're always going to see a map number 3. I miscalculated that. However, who do you think is going to win? This was incredibly close.
Oh, wait, he's still loading. Said it.
I guess the players are not ready just yet. Let's fly around LondonStreet. Again, made by 7 Max. Shout out to him. It is a remake, or his version of Spring Street, but altered a little bit. So again, like Breakout, everything is a single level. There's no more hotel. There's no more upper floors. There's no base extraction. Instead, this is a search and destroy. There is a bomb. Players know this is crouch. It is now a hallway with a very dangerous cross angle here. So defenders can shoot an attacker trying to make the bomb, who's conveniently placed in the trash can, completely sanitized. Don't worry about it. It's clean. It smells super fresh too. Sucks to be on assault, touching garbage. Objective number 1 here, inside the ambulance. This is number 1 objective. There is a window that is shootable. So players have to crouch down. If you stand up and plant a bomb, your head is sticking out and you could get shot in the head, which is probably not something you want. Bank window, still shootable. Which brings us to objective number 2, lower bank.
Sorry, it was first time on his map, so it was building cache and stuff.
Very assault.
That's okay.
Very assault-sided objective. So once Assault has control of the lower bank, it is very difficult for the defenders to take back. So as defense, I think a crucial, if assault teams like to attack the bank, I think it is crucial for defenders to put a good defense around that lower bank, keep control of that, and not lose it, because it's really hard to take back. Eternal putting pressure on Heroin and the Bistro. They want that firefight. Who's going to win this firefight? Is it going to be Eternal? He keeps re-peeking the same spot. Eternal keeps moving around, but Heroin force Eternal back. There's a grenade coming out. Private, doing damage. No! He forced him out. There's a fight, and Private wins. First go of the round of this map. Private taken down again, once again. Very impressive. Jane got spotted with that bomb. How do we see Heroin? Heroin moving up to help out his teammate. Should be able to hold the cross, though. Should still control the hallway. Got spotted, and Jane, good kill, taking down Heroin, who was just doing something. 12 rounds left for Private, and is now one-on-one situation. It's looking good for Jane. 30 seconds left on the clock. 4 smokes. Private wants that fight. He doesn't have to. You're defending. But once again, I guess it's a Croatian thing. It's just looking for that player. Spots it. 14 seconds left on that clock. Wants to fight. Does he win the fight? He does win the fight. So round number 1 will go to the Croatians. And again, a very aggressive defense. Private on the board with 2.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Eternal waiting for Private's infiltration. It is not coming. He's actually
Frag out!
spamming the lower bank.
Tossing frag!
On this map, we have 1 grenade on each side. Private actually doing a little bit of damage there. 30% damage for Eternal. Private is taking control of that lower bank. Eternal should be able to hear the footsteps, so he knows Private is inside. Well, he doesn't know it's Private, but he knows there's an enemy inside. Tries to bait out the flash, and Private might actually take this. Does it get flashbang? Forced out Jane, fighting with Heroin. Is in that B-show. The objective has been picked up. They know somebody's in the B-show. Eternal moved down towards the middle of the map. He's now controlled the middle, looking for Heroin. He's gonna be able to pick him off. Heroin actually not looking. Private, oh, there, no, he didn't get him. Heroin and Private both very low. Eternal flashing, taken down by Heroin, and Private taking on Jane as she tried to take over that lower bank. Well done by the defenders. Once again, round 2 will go to Croatia. So far, Private has 3. Jane and heroin with 1.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
So again, both teams sending 1 player to each side of the map. So far, they've not been playing together, moving up together. Bob has not been picked up. Heroin's still in the visual hallway, so he's pretty far away. Jane now rotating around towards the banks, which is the easier objective. The grenade coming out might do a little bit of damage. Oh, again, he misses grenade. That's his 4th filled grenade this game. Heroin has control of the ambulance. Smoke has now been deployed. Eternal looking to take over the lower bank. Once he does, like I said, it's hard to retake for the defenders. They do not have grenades. They do have 3 flashbangs. And it does look like Assault will choose the bank. Information is out. They know there's 1 defender over here. Heroin has to respond to this. He kind of has to move around. Eternal is just allowed to move through that lower bank without any pressure. And Jane takes down Private as he aggressively moves up that upper bank. It is now 2-on-1 and Bank's in control of Assault. This should be an easy plant. Eternal holding the doorway. And there's the plant. It is now up to Heroin to retake the bank. See if he can do it. He hasn't spammed the window just yet. Decides to go through the middle where Eternal's waiting for him. The window through! Oh my goodness! Heroin with the headshot! Does he find Jane though? Spotted! Then he gets a kill out. Jane taking down Heroin. 2 kills for her. And that's round number 3 played. Great Britain takes it. First assault, round 1. Let's see if they can keep winning assault
Not
rounds.
that low.
Again, Bank, I think it's a little
About a quarter.
Pop and drop. Secure an objective.
skewed towards the assault side. Again, ambulance, you can still take it with smokes. This cross is very dangerous. Private again, inside that lower bank. Grenade coming out, but Eternal already gone. He wants to kill! Does not find it though. 2-on-1, leaving Heroin by himself, who is already low HP. This round should go to Great Britain. I'm not saying it will, but it should. It is going to be very hard for them to defend this. Jane actually spotted. Heroin waiting for that flank, and the round will go to the British. I'm not against an aggressive defense. I really am not. If you're able to pull it off, by all means. But if it does not work, stop. You got to stop giving away your rounds. These are the rounds you have to win, because assault is by default just so much harder. You're already going to attack, so why not just, sit back and hold it. It is very, very hard for certain people, myself included, to sit still. Private should be picking him up here, right? It's a flank. Eternal gets a kill. No blind kill. Private with the blind shot, taking down Eternal. Woohoo! Jane picked up the bomb, rotates around again towards the banks. It's behind the hotel, which again is closed off because this is a 2v2 map. Looking for Private, who has fallen back. We now see 2 defenders holding the banks. There's the information coming out. Private should have heard the footsteps. There's a grenade. Did not go across the box. Will we see a headshot here from Jane as Private once again aggressively moves out. Good flashbang, Heroin. The choke! No choke.
No chokey.
5 rounds played, 6 left before we see a side switch. Both Jane and Private both on the board with 4. Heroin with 3. Eternal Soldier with 1. And a big shout out to Eternal Soldier. He puts a lot of stuff on YouTube.
I'm not very huggable, it seems.
There's not a whole lot of players that do nowadays, so make sure you check out his YouTube, support him. Drop him a subscribe on YouTube and like his videos. Again, not many players do. Heroin will fall. Good kill. Eternal taking on Heroin. Not only caught with the flashbang in hand, got caught with a bullet in the brain. Jane with the headshot, taking a Private with the pistol. Woohoo! 3 on 3. Jane is now taking the lead with 5.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop.
Looking good for
Secure
assault.
objective and place charges.
Journal in the middle. Spots Heroin. Missed the headshot though. Follows up with a grenade. Heroin walking away. Oh, he chased him right. Great headset right there. My sound was low. Private's hit got spotted, but James missed it. Eternal taking a lot of damage. Heroin winning that firefight. It is now just Jane by herself. Will she be able to do it? Bomb has not been picked up yet. Oh, it's spotted! Heroin on top of the truck. Takes down Jane. 2 kills for Heroin this game. This round. Round 7 will go to the Croatians. It is now 5-5 for both Jane and Heroin.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Private from the Bistro taking out Eternal, who was busy with Heroin. That's good team play right there. When somebody's busy with a firefight, your flank is wide open. And that is what I'm really looking forward to seeing more and more of over the next couple weeks in the playoffs too, to see the best of the best of the Euro Nations Cup do this, play together, have that synchronized team play. It's something I'm really looking forward to, and I hope that will foster a more competitive and more synchronized way of playing. Jane taking down Heroin is now 1-on-1. Where's Private from behind? 1% health, and she bleeds out. 3-5. But yeah, you see it in 5v5, and we've seen it over the last couple of years. But I think most teams have. There's not been a lot of teams that do this, that move together, that keep each other's blind spots open, and I'd love to see more of it. I've always made it a point of bringing it up to team captains over the last couple of years, and it just never caught on. I think this forces teams to do this, so hopefully we'll see a higher level of play. It's just better for all of us, better for the players, better for the viewers. Heroin falling to Eternal, who's wide open in the middle. Again, Croatia very aggressive sometimes. Bank has now been taken over by the assault side, which means this round will, unless Private gets a kill, it's going to be hard to retake. That's the fight with Eternal here in the lower bank window. Eternal's ready. Here's those footsteps. How does Jane respond? Jane's still holding the other side. Eternal falling back. Grenade coming out. It is a flashbang. Both players now outside the bank. Giving up on the bank completely. Eternal. It's going to be Private. Time is running out. It has to get this headshot in. Does not peek. There's the time running out. Bomb's going to explode pretty soon. Does not know where the enemy is. Finds Jane. Does he find Eternal? He does not. Eternal in the same spot as Jane. Was not ready for the 2 players in the same spot. Private loses around. It is now 4-5. The rounds are looking very similar to the initial map Breakout. Let's see if they can win these last 2 rounds, which they really need. I think if they played more conservatively on Breakout and also here on London Street, they could have taken more rounds. And I guess the aggressive play has just not paid off. Again, I'm not against it. If it works, keep doing it. Do whatever works, but it's not working out. And you can't lose the rounds on defense. Private taking down Jane.
Nice shot.
Private got spotted. A little bit of damage. Still wants to fight. Ooh, just inside. Gets the flashbang. And Heroin taking him down from behind. The round goes to Croatia. 1 round left before the side switch. Will we see an identical score, which is 5-6? Or will they this time on London Street take the lead with a 4 8-7.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Private got spotted. Eternal doing a little bit of damage, but was not able to take down Private. Grenade coming out. It is meant for Jane
Causing
in
threat.
that hallway, but she's not there yet. Heroin now taking over the lower bank. They've opted for no bomb pickup. Jane now walking into Heroin, not ready. Almost winning that firefight still. Eternal from behind wins it. It is now 1-on-1. Private is relatively low. Eternal not much higher though. But Private has controlled the bomb, which means the round is Private has the advantage here. I'm not sure about this position per se. There's no cover, right? He has no cover. So the moment Eternal jumps into this hallway, he's most surely going to die. Is Private going to win this firefight? Who's going to win this round? Is it going to be Eternal or is it going to be Private? Smoke? No, it is a flashbang coming out. Once it's still ready for him, and Eternal takes down Private again, jumps into Eternal's aim, and once again we see a 5v6 before the side switch. Let's see if the Great Britain can defend. A little better than the Croatians did.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Eternal moving towards the banks, and Jane will now take over the bistro towards the ambulance. Both assault players splitting up, so it's very similar as before. Heroin making the cross without smoke. Woo! Should have died there. Lucky. Finds Jane with the headshot. 2-1-1. Eternal should have picked up Heroin though. He's now going to be fighting here with Private, who is in that lower bank. Got spotted. Good kill by Private. Ready for Eternal, and it is 7-5 as they take again the first round on assault.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
As I was saying before, it is a very dangerous angle. So the lower bank, now there's nobody there, but you can hold this cross and shoot from the banks. Eternal might be picking up Heroin here pretty soon. Walks in, spots the head, missed the headshot though. Still wants to fight, just find the head in the end. Spots Private in the lower bank. He's in the chase, wants him. He's looking for him, finds a reload, but Private gets him in the reload. Chain now in that upper bank, looking for Private, giving away the information. Wants to fight, finds the head, missed it though. Private very low, got shot in the arm. He's now in that lower bank. And again, Chain, move it out. Push through. Interesting. Good play. Private heard it though. And he has to attack Jane. Now has the information she needs. Going out, there's a jump, should be a kill, and the round will go to the defenders. Well played by Jane.
Nah, you missed.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
I would like to see the assault side utilize their smokes. He might be doing a little bit of damage here with the grenade.
Grenade!
It does. No kill though. Force the bandage. Knows where he's at. The information is out. Oh, force the fight Eternal. Good kill. Made the chase after hearing that bandage. And then Heroin wanting the firefight. Very aggressively jumping in. Confident he could make the shot, and he lost. Defenders have taken over assault side. Private is on the defense side. So they have switched. Eternal spots Private. Private didn't see him though. There's the head. Missed it. Looks for the headshot. Still sitting still. Eternal should be winning this firefight. How does Jane respond? She went into a lower bank. Could have easily taken a Private from the middle. But she chose the banks instead. Private is now in the hallway. Eternal still controlling the bomb. Control the bomb. 30 seconds left on the clock. Private will be He's forced to move and fight. We're gonna see a fight here. He picked up the bomb. He turned away here. Oh, he wins it. 2 kills for him. 7-7. Ooh, and they're crawling back. Will they recover? Will they be able to bring it back to 12 rounds? We have to wait and see. It is interesting how both sides switched. We saw Private on the defense side, and then after taking over the bomb, Eternal and Jane just completely controlled the assault spawn. Eternal opening up on Heroin. Wants to double kill and a headshot by Private. One-on-one double headshot. Oh my goodness! Private wins the round. Woohoo!
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
So, I see a lot of chat in the chat, Twitch chat. Women are wonderful. Stop it. I hope you get beat by a lady. Because they're often better than men. Private fighting with Eternal. Eternal missing all the shots, but Private literally missing all the shots. Heroin, double kill for Eternal. Good job by him. 8-8 once again. Back and forth, back and forth. Eternal, they're also very aggressive defense. Moving pretty far forward. Maybe aggressive isn't the right word to use. I mean, he's taken over territory that Assault just leaves open, which is fair. So he is offensive on defense, which is fine. Again, it is working out. They're playing it more safe now. They won their round. Heroin opening up on Eternal is exactly what they want. Jano, left by herself, spots the bomb and made its way into the ambulance. The plan is now real. Heroin gets close, the grenade, and it still lives! Oh my goodness, double kill for him! How on earth did he live? With the grenade in hand, the cover of the barricade, saving his life. Oh my goodness, Heroin. Heroin just gave a shout out to this barricade right here.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure objective and place charges.
Eternal on the ambulance, Private taking, ooh, doing a lot of damage. Eternal forced back into the bistro hallway. Bomb has now been picked up. Actually, he did not pick up the bomb. Jane up at bank, putting pressure on Heroin.
Bloody spectate me if you want to see the new glitch in the game.
Eternal actually capitalizing off of Private's message there.
Frag out!
I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything. Buggy. Eternal in a good position here to respond to the bomb pickup. Let's see if he responds. He does not. He's just sitting still. Jane taking on Private. It is now Heroin by himself. Eternal is low, but he is not ready for him. And there's a go. No, Heroin taking him down. Woo-hoo. It is Jane against Heroin. Spots ahead. Oh, he's not sitting down. He wants to fight. He's not planning. He wants to kill. He's looking for Jane's head. Just crouch down. Gets the plan off. Jane is low HP. But so is Heroin. Oh, Jane winning the round! Woohoo! Heroin again. So, the moment you plant the bomb, side switch from defense to offense. Now the defenders have to attack the bomb side, and obviously the attackers have to defend the bomb side. Again, we see Croatia play aggressive and force a fight when they don't have to. You're safe inside ambulance. You don't have to peek. You don't have to force his fight. But he was confident. He could make the shot. I'm not against it. But Croatia, stop doing it if it doesn't work. You lost maybe 7 rounds so far in these last 2 matches. Because of this. Which means you would have won the first match. I'm not trying to give Croatia a hard time. I see this in a lot of teams. A lot of players do this. And again, I'm a super aggressive player myself. Private taking down Jane, good kill. It doesn't get a second kill. What? Oh, the
Yeah,
bandit.
this glitch is stupid.
He's bandaging the floor.
How is
Grenade coming out. It will not reach the ambulance. It doesn't reach that far. Spots the head. Will we see a repeat? Heroine actually lower HP now. Grenade coming out. Oh, good grenade. A little overcooked. Spots the head. Fights it and gets the headshot off. Good kill. And another round for the Great British? No, for the British. There we go. 9-10. 1 round left for them to force a tie. Again, I used the same word as last man. 1 round left. If the British win this, they'll have 11 rounds. Which means that the Croatians can only tie by winning every single round after. So they're forcing them to fight for a tie. Now, if they tie again, it's all going to be on the backs of the last map.
This is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
However, if they tie this, and then they tie the last map, which means they tie completely, which means all teams get 1 point, Spain is kicked out of the playoffs, and Croatia will still make the playoffs. Eternal taking on Heroine. So again, as we talked about before, it is all up to Great Britain to win against Croatia in order for Spain to have a chance at the playoffs. Private hurt Eternal. Is he ready for him? Does he get the headshot? He does not. Eternal double kill for him at 9-11, which means Croatia now has to win the last 2 rounds. If they do,
Hoorah.
they will tie the second map. Eternal is in the lead with 16 kills, Private with 13, Heroine with 11, and Jane with 9.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Private in the lower bank. No defender here. Bank's wide open. Private is able to infiltrate through. Does he spot Eternal in time? There's a jump coming out. He's ready. He does get the kill. Does he find Jane, though? Does Jane respond? Out the bistro hall. Moving towards the crowds. She has control of... Spotted. Private. Shoots him. Gets him in the end. Flashbang out. Heroine now. Blind kill. No, it is Heroine taking the round. 10-11. Will we see a repeat? Like we saw in Breakout. Are we going to see this once again? Great Britain in the lead. 11-10. Croatia, 1 round away from another tie. Are we going to see it? 2 games in a row.
Assault team, this is a pop and drop. Secure an objective and place charges.
Oh, it is the Great British. There we go. Thank you, Azaris. Jane trying to get to jump on top, and she can't. Normally, I would make a fat joke, but it's a lady, so we don't do that. Also, everybody who's watching, make sure you call your mother today and you tell her you love her. Okay, just do it. Oh, the headshot, Heroine! Woohoo! Get shot in the butt though by Eternal. A 1-on-1. So it's once again in the hands of Private against Eternal. Bomb has not been picked up. He's looking for him. Is Private going to pull this off? 40 seconds left on the clock. Will Private be able to do it? Smoke has been deployed. Eternal has the upper hand. He has control of the hallway. Still won't smoke left. He could smoke this off, which would be really good. Forcing Eternal through the smoke. Is he ready for it, though? He's not. Jump through the window. 20 seconds left on the clock. He's forced to plan in the ambulance. He does get the plan off. It's now Eternal against Private. Private has to defend. He did not plan. No, Private! Again, the tie! 11-11. 2 tied games. It's incredible. It's incredible. This is the first time in AL where we have seen this. Quarantine.
Well, we need to play the 3rd map because both of them were a tie.
Quarantine.
Eternal, do you remember?
Quarantine.
Got.
That's the map we didn't pick.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, who's going to win this? Who is your favorite team so far? Is it Great Britain or is it Croatia? And who do you think is going to break this tie? Who's going to take this all home Or are we actually going to see another tie? Which would be end of the story, end of the line for Team Spain.
I don't know. Side choice. It doesn't matter. You guys can choose.
But-
Same map, anyways.
Who's going to win this? Who's going to take it home? Let's see it in the Twitch chat. Let's see it in the predictions. Let's go into game number 3, map number 3,
You
quarantine.
Guys, it's fine.
Okay, sure. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
My personal favorite map. Lots of combat. It's fast-paced. I love it. Also, it looks great.
I donate to. I'm not.
Yeah,
It's
just one
very
second.
balanced. Very, very balanced. You did a great job with that. Again, a shout out to 7 Max for making this. First kill of this map. It is Jane taking out Private, leaving Heroin by themselves. Spotted Eternal with the headshot. That was a good spot. It's not sexist. It's just you don't call ladies fat, Azarius. You just don't do this. Because then you get the wrath of all the women, and then you die. So it is me protecting your life. Okay, it is in your best interest. Yes, it is in your own best interest not to do it. I'm saving your life. Eternal got spotted. Ooh, Heroin fighting with the Eternal, spots the head, missed it. Looks it again, waiting for the re-peek. Still wants it. Still peeking the same spot. Eternal giving up a little bit of damage there as he shoots the arm.
Oops, I thought I had flash.
You're allowed to use smoke and flash.
Oh, okay,
grenade. One
good.
grenade.
Okay.
Erwin opening up on Eternal. It is now 2-on-1, leaving Jane by herself. She's out way back in the corner, which means the center of the map is wide open. Heroin can just take this freebie. Jane now spots Private, and there's the... Oh, my goodness! Heroin, what are you doing? Missing all the shot. He has control of mid. Does he take the objective, though? He does. So the second round will go to Team Croatia. It is now 1-on-1.
I thought there was no nade for this one.
Yeah.
What's that do? No nade?
No nade.
You
Okay.
need. Yeah.
I know stuff. I'm just here to scream words at you, okay? I don't make the rules. Jane, headshot, beautiful kill by Private. Does he pick off a second? Finds another kill. Good job by Private. As another kill for him, he wins the round with 2. Round 3 will go to Team Croatia.
No nades, 1 flash, 1 smoke. That's the rules, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'll pretend that I said that.
No worries.
Assault team, mission is infiltrate and activate.
In praise, it feels bad for my throat. I know, it's suffering. Let me tell you. It's all in the name for competition. It's worth it. Jane gets spotted. Heroin. Ooh, flicking to the wrong soldier. Going to be deployed. It is Eternal now taking that outer flank. Looking for Heroin. Is he going to find him, though? Falls back. Private got spotted. Should be picked off here. Does not lift. Repeaks and falls. Bad call. Jane now looking for Heroin. Footsteps heard and the kill goes to Jane. So once again, they tie. 2 against 2. Jane leading the board with 3 kills. Close behind is Private and Eternal with 2. And then Heroin all the way in last place with 1. But hey, it's 4 rounds played, so give the guy a break.
Assault team, mission is infiltrate and activate. Over.
Again, Private. Oh, Eternal with the headshot. Looking for that second kill. Actually doing a lot of damage there on Heroin, who's now once again left by themselves. 2 against 1. Oh, headshot! Does he get the second? Finds him! No, Eternal finishes him off. It is now 2-3. A Great Britain leading with 1 round. Eternal now on the board with 4. It's a good flashbang. But she's saved behind the box. Did not spot Eternal way in the back there. Jane right next. Spots! Misses! Oh, Jane winning the firefight. Heroin not able to cover his teammate in time. Fight with Eternal, and Eternal taking down Heroin. Another round for the British. It is now 2-4. Slowly increasing their lead. This map is very skill-based. Not only position-wise, but it is all about the aim. There's not a whole lot.
One flash, one smoke.
There's not a whole lot of rotation that can happen, right? And pretty much every footstep you make is heard. Private making a flank. In front of the smoke. Eternal doing a lot of damage because of those footsteps. He's looking for him, finds him! Oh, the double kill Private and Heroin both at the same time. Great flashbang there. But Eternal, ooh, almost getting Private there through the smoke. He's still on the board in the lead with 5 kills.
Assault team, mission is infiltrate and activate. Over.
Oh, Eternal almost got caught with a smoke in hand. A little bit of damage, but no headshot there, so he lives. He gets a second chance. Does he find Private? He's ready for it. Oh, there's the headshot. No, it is not. He looked at the head. It didn't get him, though. Heroin taking down Eternal. Second chance. No Private taking down Jane. And it is once again tied. So, the Croatians winning 2 rounds in a row. It is 4-4. Very even. Eternal still in the lead with 5. Everybody else on 4. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this map? How awesome it is. What a wonderful job 7 Max did with this. Something so simple, yet so effective. I wish we had this sooner, honestly. I wish we had this years ago. Jane got spotted. Heroin just jumping through. They're taking off the middle of the map. Eternal's ready with the headshot! Ooh, Private left by himself. Jane now slowly moving up on the flank. Private did spot her, but the middle of the map is still it's not over. Private, Eternal right next to it is baiting out the shot as we saw the run there. Jane slowly moving up, creeping up, finds Private pretty soon, spots him, jumps across, but it is Eternal fighting with Private. Jane now in the middle of the map. Oh, and it is this Eternal finally finishing up Private. Ryan 9 rounds played. They have now taken the lead once again. What will happen if they wait? If they tie, they will tie. Oh yeah, that's already talked about that. Spain will lose. Sorry, Spain. But it's going to be amazing if they do tie. It would be incredible because yeah, no other team has done this. Eternal might be picking up Private right here as he walks in. Nope, revealed his position, jumps in, wants to firefight, taking a lot of damage. Private again, looking in, and Eternal's ready. Keeps repicking the same spot. Heroin, low HP, but Eternal is lower. It is 2 against 1, though. Jane slowly moving up on that flank. Nobody moved towards the middle of the map yet. Eternal now prone on the floor, waiting for the pre-fire. Jane, oh, Heroin just responding on the sound. Found Jane, missed the shot, jumps back in, does find a kill. It is now 1-on-1. Eternal's lower, but finish him off as he's in the reload. Whew. Round 10 also goes to Great Britain. 10 rounds played, 12 left to go.
Assault team, mission is infiltrate and activate. Over.
Jane taking the outer flank. Croatia is not contesting it. Private is on the opposite flank. Eternal opening up on Heroin. It is now 2-on-1. Heard the footsteps. Ready for a Private. Smoke being deployed in the middle of the map. Oh, he got spotted. Private now finding the double kill. No, he doesn't. Actually did not realize this too. And there's the peek. Oh, gets the kill. It is 1-on-1. It is up to Jane and Private. He has a reload. Has to bandage. Is able to. Jane still slowly creeping up towards the middle. There's the flashbang. What a perfect flashbang! Runs in, completely flash. What are you doing, Private? Why don't you have to kill? And he loses the round. Holy moly! 4-7. That was a big whiff by Private. Perfect flashbang, and just couldn't finish her off. Oh, they needed that round though. Jane winning the round. Fight between Heroine and Eternal. We haven't seen a whole lot of this. They kind of gave up and started opting for the flanks instead. Private now moving up. He's already almost in enemy territory. Eternal's ready. Found it. Head. No, missed the headshot. Is he going to jump again? No, he did not. Once again, he learned from his. He learned from that bad lesson. Smoke being deployed. Eternal taking down Heroine. It is now Private. Really close. Spots him. No! Yes, he does get him. Is he ready for Jane? There it is! Double kill, Privates! 7-5. They're crawling back. In the lead, still. Eternal with 11. After that, we have Private. 4 kills behind with 7, and then both Jane and Heroine with 5. The Croatians have to step it up. They have to win these. They have been losing too many rounds in a row. So it's good that they won this round. Again, they gave 1 round away. That should have been theirs. Again, Eternal long range taking down Heroine. Got spotted. Private just not in time. Oh, another headshot for Eternal as they bring the total to 8-5. And he's cementing his lead now. It is 13 after that 7. 6 kills in front of the pack. Which means that Great Britain is inching closer and closer towards the win. 4 rounds left for them to win. Oh, Heroine taking down Eternal. His head was sticking out. Leaving Jane by herself. Private now in the flank. Moving, infiltrating once again. Jane, here's the footsteps though. Catches Private with a flashbang in hand. The flash is bad. He makes the chase though. Spots her stuck in the corner. And Heroine taking the objective from the middle. Once again, well done by Team Croatia. 8-6. It is not over, they say. It is not over until we say it is over. They're going to bring it back to 11-10. And we're going to see a 3rd tie in a row. This is, I'm calling it. I'm calling the tie. I want to see an 11-10 in favor of Great Britain. That is then broken with another tie. 3 in a row. A lot of footsteps. Heroine taking down Jane. It's 2-on-1. Eternal rotates around, looking for Heroine. Does he spot him though? Oh, what a flick! Gets the kill! Oh my goodness! Does he get the 2nd kill? Private on top. On top of the sinks. Flashman gun spots him! Oh, Flash himself forced out! Private doing a lot of damage. Will he get it though? They're right across from each other. Private wants to fight! Pre-firing! There's a jump! Who's going to win this firefight? Is it going to be Eternal? Or is it going to be Private once again? He makes a chase. Is he ready for it? No more bullets. Forced to reload. He's safe, though. Safe in the corner. Private still not idea where he is. And he wins the firefight. Another 2 kills for Eternal. Incredible. 9-6. And they're getting closer and closer. It's getting more and more exciting. My neighbors probably think somebody is dying over here.
Assault team, mission is infiltrate and activate. Over.
Reloading!
Private really low HP. Fights with Jane. Heroine might be able to pick off Eternal here. Heroine actually looking at Jane instead. Now Eternal looking for Heroine. Will they pick up the head? No, just in time. Heroine with the headshot. Beautiful kill. Finds Jane. Double kill. Really good shot. Double kill for him. 16 rounds played, and once again, it is so close. 9-7. It could go either way, but so far the British lead, and by far Eternal leading the entire board with 15 kills. Next up, Heroin with 9. It's still a 6-kill lead, ladies and gentlemen. Tiggly J now in the flank. Private should have heard this. Pushed in. Private making the chase. Good double kill. Double crossfire. Eternal with the double kill. That's a double kill right there. 10-7. Words are hard. Double team. that's the phrase I was looking for. Ooh, that's super close though. Again, not only did they increase the lead with 2 kills, it is now 10-7, which means they're 2 rounds away from finishing this whole thing. And if they do win, that means they won their entire group stage by winning every single match. And we're moving towards the middle. Flashbang coming out. Spots the weapon. Eternal, though, taking out Private, which means his flank is wide open. Will we see a push coming out? He rotated around. He moved. Those steps are giving his position away. And the shots for sure. Eternal actually completely blind flash himself. Oh! Almost made surprise for it. Does he? Yes, he falls because of his own flash. But Jane takes down Heroin. In the end, it is now 11-7. Are we going to see another tie? Are they going to bring it back? Are we going to see 4 wins in a row for Team Croatia? Or is it going to be Great Britain who wins this thing in the end? Who take it home? It is for all the marbles. Everything are now rest upon Team Croatia. Will they win these 4 rounds? I do think Heroin took way too long to kill Eternal there, even though he was flashed. Kind of a replay from Private earlier. Jane spots it, but Heroin wins it. Controls the middle. 1-on-1. Eternal once again. It is up to Heroin. Loses the firefight. It does. Great Britain wins. 12-7. That is it. They win it in the end. What a match. What an incredible match. I need 1 second to fill in all the scores because obviously it's all manual and it's hard. Typing is hard. Talking and doing stuff at the same time is even worse. So give me 10 seconds, please. 10 seconds. That's all I ask for. So ultimately, Great Britain wins. And it looks something like this. So Great Britain wins 1-0. They win the whole thing, which means Croatia is now competing with Spain for the 2nd seed of their group. And we'll go into that in just 1 second. But a tie on Breakout, 11-11. A tie on London Street, 11-11. And then for everything, 12-7 on Quarantine. What a game, what a game. Oh my goodness. What a match. What an incredible match. Congratulations to Team Great Britain for winning this. But what a fight. Croatia, really, really good try. I'm sorry that you lost. It was incredibly fun to watch for me. I hope everybody at home enjoyed this too. Who won? Who won all the points? Who won the gambles? The gambas? The predictions? Who won the 1,000,000 points? Let me know in Twitch chat. What a game. What a match. Thank you so much for watching. Let's quickly look at the groups. Obviously, the points have not been updated yet, so let me just walk you through it. So great, let's take a look at group number 3, which is top right. Great Britain has now 9 points. Croatia and Spain have 4 points. So they're both tied with 4 points. Now, who's going to move on towards the group stage? The playoffs, sorry. It is going to be either of them, like one of them, sorry. And it's all going to come down to the total rounds won. So initially, it's going to come down to Croatia and Spain, their match that they played, but they tied it. So Croatia has something with tying matches. They just can't quite finish them. So since they tied, it's going to come down to total rounds won in the entire group stage. And I don't know the numbers. We have to look at that. So ultimately, it's either gonna be Spain or Croatia. But congrats to either of them who will go through in the end. But a really good try by Croatia just in this game. That was what a match. My throat hurts. What a map. What a game. Again, great job, Eternal, Soldier, Jane, Private, and Heroine for playing for so long, for performing the way you have after playing for so long. It's very difficult to play at a very high level continuously without a break. So really kudos for that and keeping it up and keeping us entertained. Good job. Shout out to Eternal Soldier, everybody here in chat. Make sure you follow him on YouTube. He puts out a lot of videos. There's not a whole lot of people that do, so make sure you support him. Do that, follow him. Which brings me to the next shout out. Our channel, America's Army League. Follow us. Bring the numbers up. The more followers we got, the more sponsors we can attract. And if we can attract sponsors, then players can make some money. Right now we can't give you money because we're broke. We're not making any money. We're losing money. So hit that follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Help us find more sponsors so we can pay the players and it can be more fun. Come on, guys. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the follow button. Do it. Also, my name is Glory to God. I thank you for watching this week. Next week is going to be the playoffs for the 2v2 Euro Nations Cup. Follow me. My Twitter handle, no, my Twitch handle is right here. Follow my channel. Thank you. And good night. Good day. I know we're all over the place. See you next week.